Welcome to Dude Royale Aftermath's Building Barrage update. This update provides a fresh experience for all Aftermath players alike, with a bunch of new content to boot, new weapons, new vaults, new mechanics, and more. First off, the biggest part of the Building Barrage update has to be the removal of building. After thinking long and hard about it, I figured Aftermath's Island would be more enjoyable without the building mechanic. The locations on Aftermath's Island suit this builder's design, and with the introduction of not only the lack of building, but sprinting, mantling, and other features that have been introduced with Chapter 3 Season 2, it will allow for players to enjoy Aftermath like never before. I wanted Aftermath to be a map that could act as a break from the sweatiness of Fortnite, and Season 2's lack of building has definitely lowered the sweatiness of the game a lot. So I wanted to replicate that in Aftermath, allowing the map to thrive by being all about your aiming abilities. The man with the best aim wins. Be sure to plan out your movement as well, as you'll be pretty vulnerable without building in the picture. There's also a ton of vaults and introductions to the loot pool with the Building Barrage update, such as the Combat SMG and Combat AR. Despite having powerful recoil, learn to control it, and these items will not disappoint when it comes down to shredding your enemies. The Striker Burst Rifle also makes its debut in Dude Royale Aftermath with this update. Just like the MK7 Assault Rifle that has also been removed with this update, aim far and accurately with its first person potential. Many items have also been removed from the loot pool, such as the heavy shotgun. With the lack of building and Chapter 3's adjustments to the heavy, I felt as if the item would simply be too powerful in combination with the lack of building, given how much power this thing can put out with the right accuracy. So for now, the heavy meets the Dude Royale Vault. The Stinger SMG has also met its end on the Aftermath Island. With the Combat SMG getting introduced, I figured the Stinger SMG had no place in the loot pool, and with the P90 getting added to the regular SMG's rarity lineup, it was the Stinger's time to go. There are many more vaults and introductions in the loot pool, but I'll let you discover them for yourselves. Got to keep the update interesting after all. T-chests, also known as trap chests, have also been completely removed from Aftermath with this new update. With building out of the picture, traps are no longer usable, so every T-chest across the island has been replaced with either a regular weapon chest or a healing chest. You'll know what one you've found based on whether it's a green or red chest, as well as the name that appears when interacting with Aftermath chests. W chest meaning a weapon chest, and a H chest meaning a healing chest. Again, Aftermath chests do not make any sound when you're near them, so explore every area from top to bottom, mantle your way onto and into rooftops, and memorise the island's chest locations. Keep in mind that despite not being able to build, you can still break anything you usually could on the island, so don't be afraid to break your way into a rooftop to find potential chests awaiting you. Speaking of chests, the repair torch can now be found within healing chests. Use these to heal up the ATKs scattered across the island if they get damaged. Their HP has also been greatly increased with this update to make them way more durable during the heat of battle. However, you can still get hit through the vehicle if someone has good enough aim to do so be more careful than ever before when driving around the island, because with the lack of building, you never know when you might need to make a break for it. Keep in mind that you can also set structures ablaze with the repair torch. This is especially effective in wooden areas. If you get a repair torch, feel free to use it to your advantage by burning someone's building and defences to the ground. The maximum amount of shields that you can have at one time has also been increased with this update, from the original 100 to 150. This will act as Aftermath's overshield compensation. While it doesn't recharge like overshield does, the plan is that this will compensate for the lack of building. Depending on the feedback that this change gets, the number of shields that you can have at one time will either get decreased or increased, so don't be afraid to share your thoughts and opinions on this change. Finally, with the building mechanic removed, I've adjusted every location to be easily traversable, whether that be being able to mantle up to certain heights or simply making your way up certain areas. I've made every area compatible with the new mechanics and in general easier to traverse. So what are you waiting for? Drop into Aftermath's Building Barrage update today.